It is mornings like this where I really, really wish I still drank coffee. Not because I'm tired or anything, it's just, it'd be so nice to heat up that water, to smell that coffee. It is a lovely Saturday today. The question is, do I spend it playing Octopath Traveler all day, or do I actually go do something? Okay, we really quickly abandoned that endeavor because I am the worst constructionist ever, and my mother is too weak to do it on her own. She's actually quite good constructionist, so we're gonna have somebody else come and do that. It's not worth anybody's time. But for now, I've been using Brian's Sony a6500. I'm very not used to this camera, so I'm gonna go to the park real quick, take some test shots, do some slow motion tests, until I get the A7S II situation figured out. Okay, dinner at my dad's house tonight. Okay, we had a nice dinner, hot pot. Let us continue the vlog in the morning. Quick preface, the A7S is working. Thank you, Dicker Wickinger, for showing me that video where you can pop the shutter back out. Video's working. Some of the buttons are like you have to press really hard, but this is fantastic news. This is the good news alluded to in the title. I don't think I mentioned this until later in the vlog, so let us continue. For some reason, I've always had this aversion to socks. The first thing I do when I get home is I take off my socks. And I remember I visited my old roommate in New York, and he laughed because the first thing I did when I got there was I just put my backpack randomly on the floor, which is also something that I used to do very often. So besides that one clip at the beginning of the vlog, I don't think I properly explained, the camera is working. Dicker Wickinger, thank you for sending that video. You just popped the shutter back out, and now the video's working. I haven't tested photos, but all day I've been shooting with it, and it's so funny, man. Like, I am so used to it, and I know it so well. It's really nice to have that level of familiarity with the camera. But anyways, because I'm so excited that this one is still working, I'm gonna go out to the park, get some shots, use my favorite lens ever. All in all, this is very good news. chocolate cake late at night does not equal for a good night of sleep. So I'm listening to this interview with these people who did a movie called Science Fair. It's a documentary about some kids who are in this international science fair competition that's very big, it's every year. A couple things crossed my mind. One was like, I am not smart like that at all. I got straight A's with occasional B's in school, but I was never on the level of like going to a science fair. In the interview, they were talking about how these kids like represent the best of us. And I was thinking, what does it take to get us to think in terms of humanity rather than individuals or groups or nations, so that I can get out of the mindset of when I see somebody else who's really good at something, instead of being like, man, I wish I were that good at that. Being like, well, what am I good at and what do I contribute? My buddy Nate, who lives in LA, he's a drummer, professional drummer. And it's so great because his successes are my successes. We're really good friends, so when I look at him doing something awesome, it's like, man, he's doing that awesome thing that I could never do, but I feel the same excitement for his successes that I do for my own successes. And that's like one of the very few instances in my life where I feel like that. And I'm like, how can I feel like that in all instances and with all people, not just my good friends? Oh yeah! That is gonna do it for today's vlog. Thank you very much for watching. It's good to have this camera back. It's like a Stockholm syndrome or something, but I'm happy to have it back. The latest Adventure Archives episode is now public, so if you want to watch that, feel free. But thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Kind of cold outside. Suppose I could drink tea like French royalty or something, but I'm a peasant. I am a peasant. Only I may dance.